Hi, this is Huge, and I'm making this video to show you how to control the Korg NTS-1 using the Novation Launchkey Mini Mark III and Novation components. As you know, the NTS-1 is a powerful, tiny, and budget digital synthesizer, and the Novation Launchkey Mini Mark III is also a great MIDI controller which pairs up well, especially with the NTS-1. This is because both of these devices are TRS Type A devices, meaning we can just use a simple 3.5mm stereo cable to connect the two. So connect the MIDI out of the Launchkey Mini Mark III to the MIDI in of the Korg NTS-1 for us to be able to play the NTS-1 using the keyboard of the Launchkey Mini Mark III. But before that, we just have to check that both devices are set to the same MIDI channel. So we will be able to do that by holding the reverb button of the NTS-1 as we power it on. And then we will be taken to the NTS-1's global parameters. Scroll to channel, and here we see that the MIDI channel of the NTS-1 is set to 0, which actually means that its MIDI channel is set to 1. And once we're finished with the global parameters, just press ARP to restart the NTS-1. And now here in the Launchkey Mini, by pressing Shift and Transpose, we see that the first pad is lighted, so meaning this is also set to MIDI channel 1. So now we'll be able to play the NTS-1 using the keyboard of the Launchkey Mini Mark III. But what's more exciting is when we use the Launchkey's knobs or pots to control some of the parameters of the NTS-1. So pots can be configured to send custom CC numbers using the software Novation components, which comes with the Novation Launchkey Mini Mark III when you purchase it. So first, we just click Launchkey Mini since we're using this MIDI controller. And we just have to create a new custom mode. As you can see here, I've already made one, but we will create another custom mode. But first, we just have to download the MIDI implementation chart of the Korg NTS-1 to see which parameters are mapped to which CC values. So this can easily be found online. I just googled this. And I also provided the link in the video description. So if we look at this row, control change, these numbers actually correspond to these parameters. So for example, CC14 is equal to EG type, 16 pertains to attack, and 19 to release. So next, we need to assign the pots to these parameters if we want to control them. So we go back to Novation Components, click Pots, and then edit the CC numbers for the parameters we want to control. So for example, the attack parameter on the NTS-1 is assigned to number 16, and so we write 16 on one of the pots to assign this parameter to pot 1, for example. So 16. And now I will just assign some other parameters to 8 pots that are available with the Launchkey Mini. So what's interesting here is now we will be able to control some parameters at the same time using the NTS-1 on its own. And so once we've assigned the MIDI CCs, we just have to save the custom mode. You can save as NTS-1, for example. And now that we've saved this custom mode, we just have to send this back to our MIDI controller. So now let's try if it works.